Don't do drugs, man. Don't give up on your fucking dreams. It may
What the fuck?
seem like it's never gonna happen, but that shit on your fucking dreams.
God damn, his motherfucking stomach is past his hips. And he got bedroom shoes on. I got the same bitches. Oh, my God. I got one right now. On this side, we got the same kicks, twin. But I ain't gonna lie. He talking about some don't do drugs with a double cup in his hand. And his stomach past his legs. Who's Dave Blunt? So many questions. That is a crazy shape he got going on. He might be going for it. You never know.
It may seem like it's never gonna happen, but that shit might fuck around and happen one day. You know what I'm saying? But also at the same time, you gotta know when to stop, man. You gotta know when to just give up and just quit. It's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of people will just waste their whole life and it just won't happen. It's just not meant for you. Think about all the aspects of whatever you want to do and think, am I built for this? Am I a bitch? Am I a bitch ass nigga? And then, you know, if you're not a bitch ass nigga, you might be built for that shit.
I don't know who this nigga is.
Yo, what's going on, guys? You're watching Kids Take Over right now, chilling in LA with one of my new favorite rappers. I'm with Dave Blunt. How's it going, bro?
How's it going, man?
You good?
Yeah.
Gotta give it a full dab, bro.
Yeah, bro.
How are you, man?
I'm doing good, man. I'm feeling good. Just dropped my album. It's just feeling good.
Yeah. What's really important is, bro, it's your birthday today.
It is, man. Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, man. Turned 24.
Hell yeah. That's awesome.
That's a good age. Not
it's
many
your
niggas
special
make
day,
it
so
to
I
that
actually had
age.
to bring you something to celebrate.
Shit, okay. We'll do
Yeah. But you stay right there.
Okay.
Be right back. Let's get something. So the thing is like, I didn't want to get you a cake because that's kind of like OD, you know?
Yeah.
I want to get you these cupcakes, bro.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Thank you. Oh, shit.
He just EDP that
You want to
nigga.
just read what's on them, you know?
Yeah. Oh, shit. Damn, this shit's flimsy.
There you go.
Happy birthday, Dave. Fuck Julian.
Yeah.
This shit's fire.
So those are totally yours. I don't know if they taste good. So yeah, release.
Hell yeah. Feast on those
Can
after
someone
this
just
shit.
keep these for Dave? But yeah, man, no.
He could have put that shit on his
Happy
stomach.
birthday.
Feels good, man. You know, I didn't, you know, when I envisioned my birthday, you know, back in January, didn't think all this shit would be happening. So shit's fire. I fuck with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Are you like the type to like celebrate your birthdays every year of your life or not? Because some people don't care, you know?
Shit, man. The past few years, I really didn't have the money to do that shit. Like, nobody I knew really had bread to celebrate. So my birthdays just was, shit, me playing the game with my friends and shit.
Yeah, just another day. I feel you.
Hell yeah.
I've like, as I gotten older, I appreciate it more because I'm like, that is a whole other year that you're alive, you know?
Hell yeah.
But bro, I wanna, you know, as the cupcake said, fuck Julian. I wanna get into that later and stuff
Okay.
because there's so much lore behind Dave Blunt, you know?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And you know, I want to get into all of it, but I want to ask about the fit, obviously, first, bro. Like,
Okay.
I love it, bro. Like, what brand is this?
My grandma made this for me. You know,
She made it for you.
Yeah, she be knitting and shit. So yeah, she made this shit for me, and I didn't feel like taking all my other clothes on the plane with me to come here, so I took this, and then I got like a tie-dye shirt and some green shorts.
Yeah.
So that's all I got for now.
Hell yeah, bro. I mean, you gotta pack light. I will say, you did stain it though. I don't know if this is today, but you got some a stain right there.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like a drink. Stain.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, that's all good. I mean, what you know, what's like your style icon? I'm just curious. Like, who is Dave Blunt's style icon?
Adam Sandler.
Interesting. Like, I could kind of see like Adam Sandler wearing this while playing like basketball. Or
Yeah,
something.
man, I don't give a fuck to wear like, you know, designer or any of that shit, bro. I just like to be comfortable.
Yeah.
This shit's comfortable. I'm moving around and shit. You know, I need to stay comfortable at all times, man. Motherfuckers be wearing tight ass jeans and shirts and shit.
Yeah.
I'm not with all that shit, bro. You know, that's cool, but that's just not me. You know, I like to be comfortable at all times.
Bro, I noticed that whenever rappers
Yo, like,
a little bit famous, they go straight to like wearing everything designer, and it's like doesn't even like pair with each other. It's just like all brand names, you know.
Hell yeah. That shit's expensive as fuck, man. You know, I couldn't do that even if I had the bread to do it. You know.
So you're saying like in a year, let's just say you like make more money, or whatever. You're not gonna go and like buy like Balenciaga and all
Fuck
this.
no, bro. You know, I'd rather take care of my family or you know. Trick off on a bitch or something. Who knows?
That's
you know what I'm
real.
saying?
No, that's
like
real.
shit. Not trick
Nah,
off
man.
on a bitch, my bitch.
On yours, yeah.
Indeed,
That's much more valid.
Indeed.
I want to say like I like this bit, but I also like this other one that you wore. I'm gonna pull it up. It's this like tie-dye shirt.
Yeah, that's the tie-dye,
Yeah.
I got with me.
Bro, I seen this nigga on Twitter. This big back some gun. I thought he was just a random nigga. Them bitches is hard, but his little chalupa is just.
Shorts.
That's tough, bro.
Crazy.
Where'd you get that one?
My grandma also made that for me.
Bro, your grandma makes you all your clothes?
She's made me a few things. She makes pretty much all my shit, yeah.
Plug me, bro, because
yeah.
that's fire. Like, get me some,
Pause, hell yeah, bro.
Oh, yeah. Not that kind of plug, but, you know, just, you know, connect us so we could, so I could get a shirt in my size, you know? Tie-dye shirt. But, you know, I'm not going to lie. I think there's a lot about your upbringing. And I feel like people, the misconception is they think that, like, oh, it's just funny and it's not true. But, bro.
Yeah, like, it's true. Like, that's the thing. Like, that's why I'm glad that you have me on this platform. So, like, I can explain this shit. Like,
Might as well.
I'll be seeing in the comments, people say, like, it's like a meme or some shit. But, I mean, it sounds funny, but it's true. Like, one of my lyrics, I say, you know, I let my white bitch call me the hard R N-word. I let her call me monkey because I love the way that she sucks and fucks me. Like, if you hear that, you're like, oh, that shit's funny as hell. You know, this nigga saying some crazy shit. Yeah. But I was really talking to a white girl who would call me, like, racist shit when we were arguing. Call me a monkey, moon cricket, jigaboo, you know, all types of shit like that. So, like, why was I allowing her to do that? Because I love the way that she sucked and fucked me. Yeah. That's why I was, like, allowing those things. I'm like, damn, like this is some good ass pussy, but you know what I'm saying?
But
like,
not to that extent, bro. Like that's too far.
I mean, at the time, I wouldn't do that now, but
yeah,
you know, at the time, shit, man.
Hey, man, you
trying to get some ass, bro.
No, I feel you. Yeah, you.
I don't know.
Live and you learn, bro. I think that's one part about it, but like all of it really, like everyone doesn't know your real backstory and like the shit that you went through. It's just that you say it in like a funny way, or like, you know, you do it over new generation beats.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, I would assume like from your background that like you would make music like Logic or something, you know, or like Eminem, but it's like the opposite. You feel me? Yeah. So like, tell me about that. Like, how are you so okay with just like, you're like giggling always, like laughing about these things, but it's some pretty deep shit, bro.
I mean, shit, bro, because like that's how I deal with the shit, is by like laughing about it. I release quite frequently because like my albums are always directly reflective of what's going on in my life at that time. So like with the last album I released, I forgot the name of that shit because I make so much music, but the last one was, you know, the Madison Abigail Julian situation. So I just put that shit in my music, and yeah, like I'm okay with talking about these things because it's like I don't allow people to shame me. You know, I have my own personal shame, but I don't allow people to shame me. I'll get on a nigga's ass real quick. You know, so that's why like I know like if I was to have like a back and forth or like a roast session with somebody, they wouldn't be able to beat me in that encounter. So it's like I walk through life freely saying like anything that I like, you know, I'm very vulnerable to the world because it's like, I know that if it comes down to it, I'll get on somebody's ass.
Right. So. No, that's fair. Also, yeah, you like own up to everything really in your music, and like, you know, it's fun. Like you actually have a sense of humor.
Hell yeah.
Right?
Hell yeah.
But I want to know, because I've never been to Iowa. I'm actually Canadian.
Hell yeah.
Like Iowa, I have no clue like what it's like there, you know? But I want to know like what was your experience when you were like 10 to like 14, like out there, to like an outsider.
Shit, 10 to 14, like those ages, like I was fucking shit, hanging outside with my friends, listening to fucking dubstep,
Dubstep?
Yeah, that's what I
Skrillex?
listened to. Yeah, when I was in middle school.
Yeah.
I actually got
Dubstep.
kicked out of middle school. Like I got fucking suspended, like expelled out of all the schools in my district, and I had to fucking go to this place called East Locust Street, and it was also like CADS, like Center for Alcohol and Drug Services. Now, don't know why they put a bunch of fucking kids in that same building.
Yeah, it doesn't
but
make sense.
they did, and like the only thing I would get in trouble for is just like cracking jokes in class. Like I would constantly get kicked out for like being the class clown, and like I get it now. You can't have some kid in there disrupting the learning and shit, but. To expel me from the whole entire school district.
Oh, the whole district.
Yeah, the whole
saying.
district.
thought it
I
was
couldn't
just
go
your
to any
school.
schools in the district. I had to go to
shit.
alternative school.
Yeah.
So when I went there, I was with like kid drug addicts and shit.
Oh, wow.
Like there was like this kid in my class, my first day, he was shivering and shit. I'm like, what's wrong with you, nigga? He's like, I need a drink. I'm like, how old are you? He's like 12. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, where am I?
Yeah.
Like this shit was crazy. So yeah, man. When I went there, that's where I like started hanging around like kids who were like drug addicts and shit. Like I've been smoking weed since I was 9.
Oh, shit.
Like, that was the first time that I tried weed. But like when I went to that school, that's when I really like started like getting into it more and like smoking and shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I quit when I was 20 though. I'm 24 now.
That's crazy that like such a little decision, like them taking you out the district could like change your life so much. Like imagine if they never did that. Like do you feel like your life would be a lot different?
Yeah, my mom still brings that shit up to this day, bro. She won't fucking get over that shit.
Yeah.
She's like, I've never had anybody get kicked out of the whole school district. I'm like, bro, that shit was like years ago, man. You need to get over that shit. That's where you at now. No.
Damn.
That's your mom, bro.
No,
Yeah, cause I want to talk about it later, but your mom actually, your mom actually supported you a lot, bro. Like,
yeah, my mom is, hey man, my mom's like my best friend,
Hell yeah.
She's my rock. We have a very playful relationship. Like we joke around with each other and shit.
Yeah.
So like, she wouldn't even get mad about that shit I just said, cause like, we just be joking around like that shit. So.
My mom would beat my ass if I did that. Yeah. That's cool though, bro. Honestly, like I heard your mom was like your biggest supporter from the early days.
Yeah.
There was this one story that like I read.
Almost glad.
Music equipment, and one day she like gathered it up and put like a note in your room.
I threw the equipment in the garbage. Like she dug it out of the garbage, put it on my bed, and she was like, don't give up on your dreams, some shit like that. And yeah, bro, like shit. After that, like I had to keep going.
Yeah. So did you wanted to quit back then? Like what was
Yeah,
that all about?
I've been making music since like 2018. I've quit and came back to that shit so many times. It's like I had like an abusive relationship with music. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's always just something that brought me back to it. So yeah, my mom doing that shit really helped.
That's real. Yeah, because there's probably so many like other kids watching that make music, and I feel them. It's so frustrating when like you just put out like amazing stuff, but no one cares.
Hell yeah.
Is that what was going on with you? Like it wouldn't get views, so that's why it would frustrate you?
Yeah, and then like not only that, it's just like, bro, when you're like a nigga with like no type of recognition and you try to show somebody your music, they don't listen to that shit with like open ears. Like, let me see if this is good. And they're already like, this is gonna be ass. You know what I'm saying? You could play them the best shit ever, and they'll just be like, they'll still just say it's ass just because you're not like known. You know? So yeah, man, that shit was happening all the time, and that shit was getting me discouraged and all that shit.
Yeah, no, it's a good thing you didn't give up, bro. And I agree because literally so many people care. Like, do other people like this? All right, then I could like it. But that's whack. That
shit is lame as hell, man.
Right?
Like, that's the lamest shit I ever heard. I've never been like that. Like there's situations where I probably should have been like that, but I'm just not.
Yeah.
Like, for example, where I should have been like that, my homies told me, hey, bro, that bitch is a hoe. She be fucking.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, hey, man, I need to figure out for myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I should have listened to them.
Right.
That's situations where you should.
But music and girls are different, bro. So,
yeah, type shit. Yeah.
So I feel what you're trying to say, but I'm curious, like, back in Iowa, like, what was, like, your financial situation like? Like, were you working hella jobs to, like,
I've had probably, like, 3 jobs in my life, but, yeah, just broke as shit for majority of my life, yeah. Like, my entire life, yeah. Poverty, fucking Section 8, shelters, living in hotel rooms and shit. Like, I think back in 2022, maybe, I got on Social Security because I quit my job when I was 18 to like focus on music and shit.
All right.
And I was able to like buy my own studio equipment and
Nice.
for like shit, like even I'm still on that shit now, but like my finances was like I'd spend like 90% of my money going back in the household, like getting groceries and shit like that. And like 10% I could keep for myself. Like I had enough money to pay my fucking auto-tune subscription and my Xbox Game Pass.
You have to pay for auto-tune?
I mean, some people just crack that shit or buy it straight out, but they got like a thing where you can pay like monthly.
Huh.
So yeah, I had enough for my Xbox auto-tune and shit, that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I do want to say congrats just because, like, hearing all that and then, you know, I see you on the internet every day, bro. Every single day is Dave Blunt on my feed. So, you know, yeah, that must be so, like, awesome for you, you know?
Yeah, man, you know, I have a really close relationship with God. You know, I'm Christian. And, you know, God told me I was going to have this and even more. He just didn't tell me when. So, you know, I just been hoping and praying. And, you know, ever since I was born, my mom told me that I was destined for great things. That I was the prodigal son to lead us out of poverty and shit. And I didn't believe that shit. You know, like I'm just like, hey man, if you say it, so yeah, looks like it may be true.
Bro, I hear that you be doing like Bible study now and shit.
Yeah, I haven't done it recently, which is really bad. Since like all this music shit's been happening, I stopped literally right before it. You know, we got like 4 other people in it. We do it on FaceTime. That's
lit. Before you like blew up, your first buzz was in Mexico.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy and so random. Explain that to me.
I don't know how that. Well, I mean, I used to just post pictures of me on Facebook. I wasn't trying to go viral, but they would just like go viral on Facebook, like get like, I don't know, like 100,000 shares and shit.
Oh shit, okay.
And like, so I don't know how like the Mexican community latched onto that shit, but they did, and then I just started making music, and then they started fucking with that shit. So yeah, it started off with them shit talking to me in the comments.
In English or in Spanish?
In Spanish. So I didn't know what it meant, and then I translated it. They used to call me fucking cabeza de caca.
What was that?
That means head of like shithead.
It means what? Say it again?
Shithead.
Oh, okay.
Like my head is shaped like a turd.
Oh, that's
like a poop emoji and shit.
Oh, what the hell?
So they would comment poop emojis and my shit. And then like once I just kept like dropping music and shit, they started fucking with me.
Yeah.
They start calling me like Cabeza de Success or Cabeza de Fire Music and shit. So like they changed the caca with like fire or like good music. So yeah.
Bro, shout out to the Mexicans, bro. That's real though. Bro. That's real because they were with you from the beginning, you know?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what's up. I gotta see you do a show in Mexico, bro.
That would be fire.
You and Drake, but not Drake, like you know Drake Bell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you know he's huge in Mexico, right? Have you seen like Drake Campagna online?
Yeah.
It's kind of lit. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Yeah.
Like he has a whole new life out there.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough. What the fuck? This nigga is Mexican?
But bro, I want to ask. So like, you know, the ship kind of blew up in Mexico. But then, what was like the first thing that like really got you known online? And like, I think it was like what in January or?
No, this was in April.
Okay.
Like at the beginning of April, end of March. And like the way I would promote my music before is like I would just post pictures of me sipping. I mean, not pictures, but videos of me sipping on Snapchat. And I didn't use TikTok because I thought that shit was corny and lame. But I made this album and I'm like, bro, this shit is fire. Like I know this could really go. And man, my shit just started going up. People were just saying like, damn, like, you know, who are these people's names that you're saying? And then that shit kind of went to Twitter. So I was like going viral on TikTok and Twitter. And then, yeah, bro. Shit, yeah.
No, it went insane. What was like the song? Like, because you said the whole album came out. What was that song?
The song that started was Crying in the Kitchen.
How do you see life differently now that you have like people that actually care about you, comment on your shit compared to like before when you remember you were like so frustrated? Like,
yeah, love the love and, you know, people showing me, you know, but sometimes that shit do be like Like I got people back from my hometown. Like I said, bro. The only people who were listening to my music were people in Mexico. People in my hometown didn't really listen to my shit. Like I had a few people who did, but not really. Like my hometown was not fucking with my music like that. And so now that this shit's going crazy, I see everybody from my hometown is tapping in. I'm just like, I can't help but feel like, damn man, like this shit, I've been making music. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I mean that's what comes with it though. So I ain't tripping, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Nah, I know mad artists who like didn't get the support in their city first, but they got it online, you know?
Yeah.
And it goes back to what we were saying before of like people want to see someone succeed online and then they'll be like, oh shit, you know?
Hell yeah.
Which again is lame, you know?
Yeah, that shit lame so.
Yeah, no, but I feel you. I mean, I remember when I interviewed Laserdam, I think we were like one of his first interviews, and mad people, like I just posted on my story, and mad people were like, yo, why'd you interview this guy? Like that's like a meme rapper, whereas you interview these like tasteful artists. And to me, I was like, bro, no, for one, it's hard. Like I actually fuck with the music.
Me too, yeah.
And I don't think it's like meme rap. And in the same way, I'm curious, like when we post you, sometimes people will be like, yo, like this shit's funny, you know?
Yeah.
But it's like the music's actually good too. Like what's your thoughts on like that label, like people saying things like that?
Well, I mean, there is comedic elements in my music, you know. I have a song called Hospital Bed, you know, and it's like, I was stuck up in a hospital bed. I was trying to get my nurse to give me head.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that shit is funny. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's funny. But that's a real situation. I was really in the hospital, and I made that song when I was in the hospital.
Yeah.
And, like, one of my nurses was this bitch that I went to school with.
Oh, no
and I
way.
knew she was a hoe. So I was trying to spit game her the whole time.
Right.
Yeah.
You think
so,
it worked or?
No, it didn't. That's why I said I was trying to
You're
get my
trying
nurse
to,
to
got
get
you,
it,
got
yeah.
you. Damn. But it was a real experience. And you
Real
could-
experience, yeah.
No, I feel that. Yeah. You know, I also just don't like that meme rapper thing, but I do think that it exists for some artists. You know, like let's not act like that's not. A
It
real
does
thing.
exist, yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, I don't think that's me. And I think the more that I just, you know, drop music, they'll see. It's just still the very beginning. So,
Yeah.
you know, when some shit first comes out, people are just like, they'll compare it to something they've already heard or, you know, say that you sound like this artist or some shit. It's just the vetting process, you know?
Yeah,
That's what you got to go through.
I feel that. You think like financially, like you've seen like a big difference from like the last like 2 months to like years ago, or is it just like a gradual thing? You feel like?
No, I'm still broke as shit.
Oh, I feel
Yeah,
that. I
man.
feel
Like,
that.
yeah, bro. Like, ain't shit changed, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I live in LA now, but like,
I mean, that's a pretty big deal, bro. Going from Iowa to LA.
hell yeah. I live in the slums, though.
So it's still LA, bro. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
It's probably like double the rent that it is in Iowa. You know. I'm assuming it's like mad cheap in Iowa to like get a place, right?
Yeah, but it's shitty. You know,
Yeah.
you get some shitty places, yeah.
I feel like our lives are kind of parallel in that sense, where like even with me, like if I do make money through
Yeah.
KTO, like bro, I'm not like if I come to LA, let's say right now, like I'm not gonna go spend it on like some crazy hotel, you know?
Yeah,
It just feels like
no.
wrong to do that and stupid.
Nah, especially where I got, you know, people back home that are still fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel guilty, like, sometimes, like, you know, I'll be hanging out with, you know, people who do have money, and I'll be at their house, big-ass mansions and shit, and I'm just like, damn, bro, like, I still got people back home that are, like, fucked up, like, so this shit don't even feel right.
Right.
So,
Have you been doing that a lot lately in LA, like going to these like big houses and like?
yeah, I've been linking with a lot of people since I've been out here making music. I just dropped my album, but I'm already working on the next one, and that shit's almost done.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So probably gonna drop that very soon.
Yeah.
And I've been working with a lot of different artists and producers for this album, and so yeah, man, these motherfuckers just tell me to pull up to their crib. So,
Yeah.
big ass mansions and shit.
That
Who's,
shit
like,
sus.
Your favorite artist?
I don't like
you've
that.
worked with ever since kind of blown up.
Favorite artist, B.O.P. Kosher.
Yo, he's so
Yeah.
cool, bro.
We have a mutual friend, right? And that friend invited me out to the club, and I had like gotten drunk as fuck. Like Jesse's like, "Yo, that's B.O.P. Kosher pulling up." I'm like, "Man, no, it's not." Then B.O.P. Kosher gets out the car. He's like, "Oh shit, that's Dave Blunt's." I'm like, "Oh shit, you know who I am?" He's like, "Hell yeah, you be going crazy, man." So we dapped up, and he was like, "Hey man, you want to go inside?" I'm like, "Should we go in there?" He's like, "Man, come on." So we're inside. There's a bunch of bitches inside. We're just
No
hanging
way.
out. And B.O.P. Kosher's like riding a skateboard throughout the
Yo.
house and shit.
That's
And I start drinking even more, and I'm getting drunk. And, I'm talking to these two girls that are on the couch, right? And BOP Kosher is like, I look over and he's standing like in the doorway. He's like, hell yeah, that boy got Riz. Hell yeah. Yeah, man. BOP Kosher will just call me randomly now.
Yeah.
Like, he'll just be like, hey, that's Dave Blunt's. Hell yeah. Ha ha. And then hang up.
What?
Yeah.
That'd be
That's
crazy.
lit, though.
Yeah, that's just fire. He's cool as hell, man. He's funny as shit.
I remember when I first went to BLP Kosher's house. He went on and I'm not exaggerating here, a 45-minute rant about how he got fired at the Cheesecake Factory.
That's some shit he would do, yeah.
Man, he's the man, definitely, bro. Yeah, he seems like a cool person, obviously. You know how you were talking about how you got people back home and whatnot, and
Yeah.
that's what you want to spend your money on.
Yeah.
Bro, if you could like buy your mom like one thing once you get a lot of money, like what would that be?
Probably a house.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fire. Hell yeah.
Have you guys ever talked about that before? Like, oh, when I get big, like I want to get you this.
Well, I say I'm broke as shit, but I got a little bit of money. And, like, the first thing I did was I bought my mom, like, a car, like a used car. That's the first thing I did. And then...
Oh, you already bought your mom a car?
Yeah, I got her a car, like,
That's sick, bro.
a used. It wasn't a lot of money, but we didn't have one for a minute. So, yeah, I just bought her a car. And then, yeah, I spent all my money on that. So, yeah, I don't really got shit, but... Yeah, that would be fire to buy our house though. That's what I'm doing all this shit for. Move out to LA to try to make some shit shake, and I kind of see it as like we're all stranded on a deserted island and we can fucking sit on the sand and make SOS signals and rocks all day, but it takes one brave person to swim out into the unknown and come back with help. So that's what I'm doing.
That was a
Swimming
bomb
out
right
into
there.
the unknown.
I ain't
That
gonna
was a
cap.
bar. Yeah. Nah, hell yeah. I respect that a lot, bro. I think I obviously have to ask, like, when I hear your music, there's like 3 names that always come up. And it's like, I don't fuck with Madison, bro.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with Julian,
Yeah.
as you saw in the cupcake. And like, Abigail is just like, bro, she's irrelevant, bro.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right?
Yeah, like.
Give me a brief little rundown of each person. Let's start with Madison.
Okay, so Madison, known her since we've been like 14. We've always been off and on. We've both done fucked up shit to each other, like, as in, like, just bogus shit to each other. She would always get a boyfriend and try to, like, just make me jealous. Like, she'd fucking call me after us not talking for, like, 6 months and just be like, yo, I'm with this dude, he said he fucks with your music. And then I'd just be sitting there talking to some random dude. He's smirking, laughing the whole time. Yeah, bro, your music's fire. And I'm just like, all right, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So she did that shit. And then, like, I found out that this dude that she did that with she was getting married to.
Oh, what?
And so I'm like, I was just scrolling on Facebook.
Don't tell
one
me
day.
that's Julian, bro.
This is Julian, yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm scrolling, and I had seen the dude, and like I didn't know who he was, but he had me added on Facebook. So I'm scrolling one day, and I see it's her and him, and I'm just like, damn, like what the fuck, you know?
Oh man.
So, yeah, I just put that shit in my I was depressed about it, and I'm just like, bro, like I can't be like this. I gotta put an end to this shit. Like, bro, this is like taking a toll on my life. It's just been going on since I was 14 years old. Like, I can't keep dealing with this shit. Like, I would get a new girl, but I would like, it wouldn't work because I would be thinking about her or like be like, oh, I'm not trying to let this bitch hurt me like Madison did. You know what I'm saying? So I would like,
You'd be like guarded off.
yeah, I'd be
basically,
guarded and shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I just wouldn't like any type of sign of like anything. I'd be out. You know what I'm saying? Like she'd be like, oh yeah, this guy from my job, he's real cool. Cool, bitch, be with him. You know, I'm
Yeah,
gone. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And that's not that's not a way. You shouldn't be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
girls should be able to have guy friends. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, man, that's Madison. But with Abigail, she once again was somebody I've known for years and try to take her serious, but she just wouldn't stop selling her pussy, man. Like that's just the bottom line. What it is, like she just be fucking, man.
Yeah.
Like
Can't take it serious, bro.
yeah, bro. I really tried though. I really tried to like help her. That one is like, I'm more angry because like I really tried to help that person.
Right.
Like really tried. Like I put her in my Bible study group and shit. She would just do weird shit like say 666, all hail the devil in
Oh,
there.
bro, that's lame.
Like
bro.
on some lame ass
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
So
Fucking
yeah,
up the
bro.
Bible study. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like that shit's just nah. Yeah.
You rap about all 3 of them a lot. is there a new character that we're gonna get introduced into?
Well, I mean, my music is always directly reflective of what's going on in my life at this time. So going forward, I'm not going to mention them anymore because, I mean, at a certain point it gets redundant and it's like they're not in my life anymore. So I have nothing else to say. You know, I'm only talking about the shit that they're actively doing. I don't know what they're actively doing now. So, yeah, I mean, after, you know, this album I just dropped, there's nothing else I have to say about them. So
Yeah.
just moving on to the next bitch that fucks me over, you
Yeah.
know, just something different.
Or the
you know?
opposite, bro. Or it could be a really
Yeah.
great situation too. You
Hopefully,
know? Yeah.
yeah.
I thought it was really cool that Yachty went on publicly to like listen to your song. I think he was like speeding it up, slowing it down
Yeah.
on his like little DJ machine. That was so cool to me because he's like underground Drake, if that makes sense. Meaning like he'll co-sign things in the underground really early, you know?
Hell yeah.
How did you feel when you saw that, you know, he made that video and
I mean, well, first he commented on my video on TikTok, you know, the snippet for my song The Cup, and he commented, "I really felt this," and I'm like, "Oh shit, like that's fucking Lil Yachty." You know what I'm saying? I woke my mom up in the middle of the night, like, shit.
Does she know who Lil Yachty is?
No, she didn't. I was like, yo, shit, bitch, it's Lil Yachty. You know what I'm saying? And she just like, who the fuck is Lil Yachty? Man, take your ass back to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So,
Bro,
but
you gotta
no,
know
that
Lil
shit was
Yachty,
cool. And then, like, after that, we had talked in the DMs on Instagram and shit.
Yeah.
And we exchanged numbers. And then, like, we hopped on the phone. We were talking for a good minute. And he was just giving me advice and, you know, telling me shit to look out for and all that shit, saying he fucks with my music. And one thing he really told me, he was like, yo, I see people in your comments comparing you to like Juice WRLD and shit. I knew Juice WRLD and I see that shit. You just got to keep going on. That's like those are like big shoes to fill. And I'm like, damn, you know, that shit's crazy. So that shit was crazy.
Damn, yeah, thanks for sharing that. That's kind of like a little bit of pressure.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, hell yeah. Thank you,
me?
Lil Yachty.
Yeah.
Shit, damn.
Nah, that's what's up, bro.
No, there's been a lot of big artists that have reached out and shit. Like just the other day, SZA liked my shit. Yeah,
Yo,
fucking SZA.
SZA?
I would be geeked up about that one. I ain't.
Like just the other day, SZA liked my shit.
Yo,
Fucking SZA.
SZA?
Hell yeah, SZA.
You did that video with Nirvan.
Yeah.
And she liked
How
that
much
video.
drink does this
Yeah,
nigga
she
got?
is. Yeah,
Yes,
that shit
dude,
was
that is
fire.
huge.
I was like, what the fuck? Yeah.
How did you think that even reached her? Because she doesn't follow Nirvan.
I don't fucking know, man. People be saying I have a mythical For You page pull
Yeah?
and shit. I don't know.
Probably.
That could be what it is, man. But fucking SZA.
Bro, I need to
yeah.
see you flick up with SZA. Like, that would be amazing.
That would be fire.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You remember that song she made on, like, Jimmy Kimmel or Jimmy Fallon or whatever?
No.
Where she was like, I need a big boy.
Oh shit, for real? She said that
You
shit?
don't know what I'm talking about?
Nah, I don't. But
just
shit,
saying.
man, I'm about to check that shit
You
out.
might be your type, bro. That's what I'm trying to say.
Shit, hell yeah, man. SZA, that'd be fire.
Bro, that would be awesome. I mean, I'm gonna read you some comments that people. So we posted you like 5 times, okay?
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna read you.
Appreciate that shit, man.
Oh yeah, of course, no worries.
That motherfucking
I'm
lighting.
gonna read you some comments that people
Thunder.
have said about you,
Okay.
right? And I wanna get like your honest thoughts.
Okay.
So one person said, "Bro looks 15 and 45 at the same time."
You do though.
I've seen people say that I look older than I am. And then I've also seen people say that I look young as well.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's funny.
Okay. One person said he's like the underground Sean Kingston. I don't know.
Okay, I can see that. You
Yeah.
know, big black dude.
Well, no, I just think it's like the way that you guys kind of sing too, you know?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, I can see that.
A little
Yeah.
similar. The last one.
Nah,
was
this
someone
nigga
said
cool,
Joe's
though.
dressed up as the Energizer battery.
Yeah.
That one's actually creative though,
That shit's funny.
right?
No, that's funny. That's
Yeah.
funny for real.
Yeah,
Yeah, that shit's funny. That's probably the best one I've seen. Yeah.
I feel that. I feel
Yeah.
that.
Hell yeah.
You're like automatically now just like part of this new scene. Like people will
Yeah.
attach you to like, oh, there's Dave Blunts and then there's Netspin and there's Osama Son. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you're like a fan of some of these artists. Like, what's the one person in this scene that you're like, yo, I would make a great song with them?
I really feel like me and Ian will make some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also feel like
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. That nigga Ian was snapping with that
Young
nigga.
Phaser, I feel like will make some
Vaughn
crazy shit as
said-
well.
1700.
But then, you know, off after that, you know, like I just be willing to work with, you know, anybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of all this shit.
Yeah.
You know, I listen to all the underground shit that comes out.
Yeah.
You know, whether it be good or bad. Mostly, I listen to bad music. I like listening to shit that sucks
Why is
because
that?
it's funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing funnier to me than hearing like a bad song.
Interesting.
So yeah, I listen to everything that comes out.
I feel like since I get so much music pitched to me every day, like I do not want to hear bad music. you know?
Yeah, no, that shit's funny. It's funny as hell to me.
Yeah, interesting.
So yeah.
You know, the very last thing I want to ask you is like you have a really like inspiring story, which
Yeah.
I don't think that everyone knows about. You know, they kind of just see like your Instagram reels and shit like that.
Yeah.
But you know, to that kid watching right now who might be in the same position you were, like let's say like 5 years ago, right?
Hell yeah.
What's like your honest advice to like a young person watching right now?
Hey, my honest advice to a young person, man, is don't do drugs, man. Stay off drugs. You know what I'm saying? Don't give up on your fucking dreams. It may seem like it's never gonna happen, but that shit might fuck around and happen one day. You know what I'm saying? And but also at the same time, you gotta know when to stop, man. You gotta know when to just give up and just quit. It's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, yeah.
It's like a lot of people will just waste their whole life trying to get some shit, and it just won't happen. It's just not meant for you. You gotta find what's meant for you. You have to really sit and think about all the aspects of whatever you want to do, and think, am I built for this? Am I a bitch? Am I a bitch ass nigga? And then you gotta, you know, decide that. And then, you know, if you're not a bitch ass nigga, you might be built for that shit. So
Right.
yeah, man.
Hey, bro, I appreciate the real advice. You know, sometimes
yeah.
people will just be like, "Yeah, keep going," you know. But hey, bro, being realistic is also
Hell
a really
yeah, for
important
real,
thing.
man.
So
Yeah.
hey, bro, I appreciate you. This is one of my most anticipated interview that I wanted to do for a while.
Hell yeah, bro.
Because I'm like, there's so much lore behind you, and I like your energy. You know.
Hell yeah, man. Appreciate that, man.
Appreciate you, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. Dave Blunts, KTO.
Yes, sir.
Ow.
Yo, what up, y'all? Thanks for watching that Dave Blunts interview.
Alright, look at bro music, man.